We are at the gazebo at the intersection of Main Street and Chester, which is the heart of Front Royal. But this event was actually modeled on a Vietnam protest that started at UC Santa Barbara, where I was a student in the 60s. A philosophy professor, I believe, one day just took a sign and stood outside the student union. Then a week later, he was there and a couple of other people were there. And then it got to be more and more and more. So I was inspired by the power of what one person could do. So in March of last year, after the election of the Trump administration and their demonstration of their lack of commitment to fundamental basic principles upon which the country was founded, starting with the Muslim ban and the lies and the disrespect for those with whom you disagree, and law and no commitment to law, to the rule of law, and as I feared and was shown later, the Republican Congress refused to do its job in terms of checks and balances. So I was out here pretty early in March, the first or second week of March of 2017. And then 1 became 3, and 3 became 5. And we now have weekly between 10 and 20 people, a core group who are always here, and new people every week. We've had as many as 55 to 60 on events that really rack the body politic, like the Charlottesville slaying. We have spurred counter-protesters, as you probably have seen on the other side. And but we're out here, rain, shine, sleet, snow, whatever.
Well, I feel so helpless. I don't feel like there's much I can do, so this is at least something that I can do. I write letters and I come here, and it feels pretty minimal, but at least it's something.
The highlight is the people who walk by and say, "Oh, thank you. I didn't realize there were people who thought the same way I did out in the county." And that is fairly constant. To the extent that that raises awareness and gives people some degree of commitment to showing their colors, that they stand for decency and for the principles that most of the people are out here for: clean air, clean water, living wage, I don't know how to say it, but not imprisoning babies on the border, right. Inclusion of all Americans, not just a few.
The day that I woke up and Trump had been elected, I wore black that day. I put on all black clothes. I was in mourning for our country, and I've worn black every day since then. And I'm still in mourning. I'm very scared for our country.
When the founder said to create a more perfect union, we've never been there, but I think that the people who are on this side, who come out, are really hoping to build a more perfect union, or at least save the vestiges of it that we have.